have a scenario, and I just wanted to know if it makes sense.
Okay.
First thing, is it better for me to increase my 401k $5,000 and do a Roth conversion for $5,000, or don't put the extra $5,000 in the 401k and just put $5,000 in a regular Roth IRA? Now I'm able to put the $5,000 in. I qualify money wise, and my case here is that sometimes it's harder to save money, monthly, as opposed to just having it through payroll deduction.
Right. Well, Richard,
but I don't want to hurt myself tax-wise.
And then taxes, I'm very tax adverse, and it sort of rules the direction of how I go. So, I mean, you mentioned that it's much easier to payroll deduct, so that's point number one for doing the 401k. Point number two is that you have whole dollars being invested into your retirement account by doing it payroll deducted, as opposed to using after-tax money to make your contributions. And the money that you would be doing payroll deducted into your 401k, whether it's the traditional side or the Roth side, is money that you're no longer paying in federal income taxes. It's going in your pocket versus that of the federal government.
So, Richard, does that get to your question? I think you're asking tax-wise if I have $5,000 less in earnings because I've deferred to the 401k. So I've reduced my income by $5,000 there, and then I do a Roth conversion. So I guess my question there would that be a conversion from the 401k, or do you have an outside IRA that you could convert from?
From a traditional IRA.
Okay. And so, in other words, so the $5,000 that I have reduced my taxable income by, I would then realize another $5,000 by converting, right? So you're back to even, let's say, versus never doing the $5,000 to the 401k and just converting, correct?
Correct.
Right. So I think that you're not going to get a deduction when you do the conversion. I think it's going to be a wash tax-wise, right?
But because, again, you're saving pre-tax into the 401k, you may end up with a smidge more spendable money, even though you're paying some taxes on the conversion.